history, the Moon Inn has long been regarded by locals as the site of an unexplained murder. Hopefully, this investigation will help separate the fact from the fiction. Would Yvette and the team finally discover the truth as they switch to night vision?
There we go. So David, you wanted to come to a pub. This is where you felt you were drawn to. So there must be a specific reason why you've been pulled here. Why would that be?
Well, I think pubs are hearts of communities, you know, in small villages.
Yeah.
And I'm still convinced there's something to do with the proximity to this road.
Right.
You know.
Because the road runs just right by here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. Do you want to walk anywhere?
Yeah, I want to go down here a bit. I'm aware of him, and you know, he's a sorry sight. Bless him, he really is a sorry sight. Battered and bruised. But I'm also aware there's two energies in the pub. One is, now I don't know if this is our highwayman friend from earlier, or he's someone new, but he's that kind of shady character. Deal with him first and get him out of the way.
Okay, yeah.
The name's a very common name. It's Jack, so it would probably have been John. There's no surname. He's just using the name Jack.
Okay.
And he's I think in the pub, he may actually be resident in here. He may very much be resident in here. Whereas Mac seems to walk about up and down and in here, and in the cage. Do you know what I mean? He moves around as well. But this Jack character is a bit of a shover.
Oh.
Maybe a bit of a, you know, and every now and again, a bit of a pusher every now and again. And arrogant, quite an arrogant spirit. He's quite hard to reason with.
How old would you say he was?
He's older. He's probably 35, maybe nearly 40. He is actually quite strong, I have to say, so we might get some activity from him. We're going to have to keep the boundaries.
The same time period.
Yeah.
So do you think this always was a pub?
No, it doesn't. It doesn't feel like it's always been a bar here.
Right. So we know that that Mac wasn't murdered in here.
Doesn't feel like.
No. So it's not in here. But this is where Jack would have come and at some point.
Yeah. Yeah. It's in this area as well. In this area, it feels like he haunts this bar.
Right.
But it's almost like, I think it may have been a house or something before that, and he's robbed it. Because the impression he's given me is good pickings. That's exactly the phrase that I'm getting. It's good pickings.
It's interesting that you're saying that Mac wasn't actually killed here, because local legend is that he was killed in Moon Inn, which is where we're standing right now.
Okay. Then the only thing I can surmise is there was another Moon Inn, and the pub villages keep the same name, but it's a different location.
Okay.
Which is right, isn't it?
Yes.
Absolutely right. You're bang on there. Do you know what this place was there?
It feels like a residence, but like a rectory or something. It's like there's a kind of ecclesiastical silent feel about it as well. It may have been lots of things.
You're right. You're basically on the right track.
Oh, okay.
It was that, wasn't it?
A vicarage.
Yeah.
A vicarage.
Yeah. So you said rectory. So bang on. Absolutely right. Yeah.
It's the books. I keep seeing books as well, but they could be Bible.
So do you reckon if we did like a séance and split on visuals anyway, they both will be attracted to us and what we're doing, and maybe get more information, especially from Matt, because that to me is very interesting, isn't it?
Pleased with the investigation thus far, I am hopeful that the séance between David, Yvette, Carl and Kath will put further substance to the shades that David senses within the confines of the inn.
Imagine for me there's a white light above your head. Allow that light to flow down through your entire body.
Did someone just shake the table?
Not me. I felt it shake. Move it right down through your entire body. Surround this entire table in a brilliant white light. Light of protection as well as attraction. What was that? What's the matter?
I don't know whether I imagined it or whether you know, with the traffic going by, it was almost like a very faint...
If you've got something to say, then say something. Ooh.
What's the matter?
You just spoke to me.
What did he say?
I just physically heard what you just... Well, I heard more of a... More of a laugh.
Way up.
This is Mac.
No, it's the other one.
Jack.
Hmm.